Good evening and welcome back to Elite Dangerous on PS4. Today I'm going to be looking at a bit of engineering. I'm going to be unlocking two of the engineers. The engineers that I am going to be unlocking are Felicity Farseer and Elvira Martuk. The first engineer that I will be unlocking will be Felicity Farseer because they already have some meta-alloys that are picked up at Darnell's Progress in Maya. But you can also pick them up at the Thargoid Mega Site or at some barnacles. Now, the system I'm currently in is... how do I pronounce it? What's... Diagondry. And I'm docked at Ray Gateway. The reason I'm docked here is that until you unlock Founder's World, this is one of the best systems to actually get the ship you want or the modules you want, because it doesn't have everything, but it's close. And another advantage is at the moment in Power Play it's controlled by Lee Yong-Ru, which means that you get a 10% discount on everything. Now, while I can't quite... Now, I've also changed my ship since last time, and I'm now flying an Asp Scout. The reason I'm flying an Asp Scout is I can't afford an Asp Explorer, and this is a cheap man's Asp Explorer. Well, I actually cannot afford Asp Explorer, just can't afford to outfit it at the moment. But with this Asp Scout, I got it fairly much fully outfitted for exploration or long distance flying. As you can tell, my current jump range is about 25 light years when you take fuel and any cargo into account. So just time to change the name. Let's think. Suppose. Change the ship ID to okay 02. Though as soon as I get an Asp Explorer, this ship will be getting sold. Annoyingly, you can't actually buy the ship ID nameplates yet on the Frontier store, so Frontier, if you would please get on with that, that'd be quite nice. So you can buy the nameplates for the name, but you just can't for the ship ID. Time to put in my little Coriolis bobblehead. Yeah, I'm not bothering buying any paint jobs for this because it's only going to be around for a few days, if that. Okay, look at outfitting. Cooked it with some pulse lasers and multi-cannons. Should be enough to deal with any NPCs. Because I'm going to be needing to do some engineering, I've got to bought myself a frameshift wake scanner so I can get some data from that, and also a chaff module just to try and help me run away if interdicted. Keeping the bulkheads as light, V8 power plant because I'm not planning to battle, and Even though when weapons are deployed, it moves a bit too much power. With a bit of module management, that shouldn't affect me. 4A thrusters, basically give it a bit more speed. Could always do 4D, but I think thrusters is one of those things that it's always nice to have a bit more speed, especially if you go for dirty drive tuning later on. 4A frameshift drives got the maximum range. 3D life support, so lightest life support can get without engineering. 4D power distributor could go a bit lower, but that affects your weapons. At the moment, the mass isn't affecting it too much. Let's see what's 3D like. If you go too low, unfortunately, you can't boost. Yeah, I'm not really gaining that much, so I'll keep it as a 4D. Sensors again 4D, just for the weight. And 4Cs fuel tank, because you don't want to be scooping too much, and you don't want to have to call out the fuel rats if you end up in a non-scoopable system. Okay, optional internal 5C fuel scoop, basically because I can't really afford a 5B at the moment. 4D shield generator, just give myself reasonable shields. And again weight. 3 cargo rack, in case I want to pick up anything. Planetary hangar, advanced discovery scanner, so we can scan everything in the system, and detailed service scanners can make the most money. Okay. So now just time to adjust the power priority. Frameshift, get that down to 3. Vehicle hangar, that can go down to 4. Because you don't actually need it, except when you're on planetary surfaces landed, and when you're on planetary surfaces, you can't use weapons. Cargo hatch, keep it at 3. Power distributor 2. Fuel scoop, that can go down to 4. Because again, you're not going to be scooping and fighting. Life support, keep at the top. Frameshift 2. Sensors 2. Chaff at 3. Data link scanner 3. Okay, need something else down at 4. Fuel scoop. Unfortunately, need that. Cargo hatch down at 4, because if I'm going to be dropping cargo, I'm going to have not going to be having my hard points deployed. Okay, time to set course for Felicity Farseer. Okay, another tip is that on the Galaxy map you can choose which stars to visit. The best ones to have selected also M to O, because those are all scoopable. The rest of these aren't scoopable, and you definitely don't want White Dwarf selected because they have a habit of killing you if you get a bit too close. Non-sequence stars can do stuff like black holes and neutron stars, but there aren't any primary ones in the bubble, so at the moment there's no point having it selected. Though if you're out exploring, you get a nice boost from neutron stars, so it's nice to have that selected to see if there's any in the area you're flying to. Also, they give you lots of money exploration-wise. Same with black holes. Also, once you've got a big enough jump range, if you're going out exploring, what I tend to do is just have F, G, and K selected. That's because they're the stars most likely to have Earth-like and water worlds around. So it just maximises your amount of money you can make. But as I'm just flying in the Bubble 2 Engineer, keeping M to O, just to minimise the number of jumps. Yeah, let's just double check my cargo, make sure it's got some metal alloys there. And it's time to launch. Let's hope I get through this without crashing.
Cannot comply. Landing gear retracted.
Time to jump.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
System. Time to jump to cursor.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Nothing left scanning here. Continue on my way to Felicity Pass here.
Frameshift drive charging.
And just earned a trophy for fuel scooping. To go.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Charging.
Again, nothing worth scanning.
View scooping.
Still only 2 jumps to go.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, let's just hope on PS4 it's not gank central like it is on PC. If I see any further lances alike, I'll be quickly switching out to open into solo.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Time to visit Felicity Farsia. Doesn't look like there's anyone in the system.
Fuel scooping.
Time to head to Farsia Inc.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Nothing too worrying so far. If I remember correctly, I think contacts only appear in 1,000 light seconds. Check I am in open outside. Yep, definitely in open. Okay, barring anyone waiting just outside the station, time to unlock my first engineer. sort of with some people here.
Take on Charlie Hotel Alpha, commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols. Docking permission denied.
It was within 7.5 kilometers.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 04.
Okay, which one's for? Okay, so over there. And I've crashed again. I'm saying loads of misfires here. And another trophy unlocked. Let's have a look at the FSD, see if I've got actually can upgrade it at all. Nope. Power plants. Oh, I've got some iron, I'll upgrade the power plant. And a fairly good roll straight off. I wanted to overcharge. No. Doesn't matter as I'm just doing this to try and up my ranking with her a bit. So that way I can unlock a few more engineers. Ooh, that's good. Might be a bit lower.
Shields offline. Shields online.
Grade 2 access, sensors. Oh, I can lower the weight of my sensors slightly. Come on. No one is called R engineering. Ah, fast scanner. Slight increase in weight, but worth it. perfect, nearly max. Might as well do a bit of clean drive tuning. And another really good roll. Now just need to have it slightly more on the 3 to unlock the next engineer. I need to scan some weights to want to upgrade my FSD range. Just ignoring this, I just want to unlock the next engineer, so let's go do a few rolls with this.
Incoming message.
And that's the next engineer unlocked. I should be able to get a 3-star increase, pick up some strange wake solutions along the way, so just pin this blueprint. And hopefully I'll pick up some strange wake solutions on the way to Olivia Martuk. So look who to get information from. Yuri Schmack. Here's this. Mines and scanners. Oh, combat bombs. Not really for me. Okay, time to go pick up some sort of relics then. And I think that's Ligari. It's a Galaxy map. Is it Ligari? Time for a quick Google search. Niguri, no wonder. How far is that? It's 48 light years. Could be a bit of a stretch, but looking forward to being able to get a grade 5 upgraded FSD again. We're going to be like jumping over 40 light years instead of the 25 I'm wanting to at the moment. since my last stream, I've also changed my key bindings. So I changed the landing gear so it's now under the targeting button rather than under the boost button. So hopefully I won't be boosting into the back of stations anymore when I want to load my landing gear. PS4 at the moment is that I don't really need to worry too much about gankers, though I imagine it's only a matter of time before they start appearing in the engineering systems or by the Thargoids. So hopefully once I get my FSD upgraded, then I'll be able to go to the Guardians, pick up some relics and blow up the Thargoid base like everyone else has been doing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, in order to unlock Elvira, I need some Sentinel relics, which is why I'm heading to Naguri, because that is the only place you can buy them as they're rare. Also, probably try and pick up as many as I can so I can sort of sell them at commodities market and make a nice profit after I've unlocked her.
Frameshift drive charging.
And hopefully while I'm also in the Naguri system, also try and pick up a few wake scans. So that way I can actually upgrade my FSD so I've got a longer range, because at the moment I don't actually have materials to do that.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
At the moment, so
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't really think there's going to be anything of interest in these systems to scan. So. Nope. New start. nothing worth scanning.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, class, so there might be a water world there to scan. Just stars. Okay, time to buy some Sontil relics.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, one thing I did find is that the improved exploration payouts are a godsend, but I was managed to get like 7 million credits just travelling from Maya to Diagandria, or however you pronounce it, which meant that I could actually afford this ASP Scout and then get upgraded to a. So we've got a 4A FSD and everything else D-ranked. Well, before it would have taken ages if it was relying on exploration. Now I think after a day or two, of exploration should be even towards a Python if I'm careful with what I explore. We just concentrate on water worlds, earth likes, and anything terraformable, then you should be able to get a Python and be able to upgrade it to a reasonable standard. When before you could fly from the bubble to Colonia and you still wouldn't have that much enough money to do that. But I think when I did it, it ended up with about, what was it, 20 million credits or 30, or was it 50 million credits, but still not enough for a Python. Yeah. Sadly, exploration is still lacking in the game. Okay, you might come across some Guardian ruins, and you've got the Thargoids in the Pleiades, but there's, well, aside from the sites and the things they put in, like the Formidine Rift, there's still much honk scan. Have a look. I don't know, hopefully we'll be able to pick up a few wake scans before I leave here. Also, I might still have some metal alloys, yeah, be able to sell those as well. Yeah, unfortunately I'm going to have to redo the road to Palin so we can get the corrosive resistant cargo racks, which means that my next engineer after Martuk is likely to be Marco Gwent. I understand the module terminals aren't quite as much as a pain as they used to be, and also with the increased exploration payouts it shouldn't be too bad to get the Sirius permit, but still, wish someone would just blow up his base. There's not as if you can even like get rank 5 upgrades with him. It's just like rank 4. Yeah, okay, the 5,000 light years to get Palin can be annoying, but once you get the 50 light year FSD, it's about a few hours flight there and back. Yeah. Okay, how do you unlock the engineers? Well, just wait until I've docked and I'll explain. As I don't want to overshoot it. First thing, if you go to status, you see there's a New Engineers tab, and you'll have 5 who are already unlocked, which will go through once I've docked.
Permission has been approved. Please set down to bay 3-5.
Landing gear deployed.
Okay, let's just dock, and then I'll get on with explaining about the engineers. Okay, like I said, you got the 5 basic engineers, who are Felicity Farseer, Alviva Martuk, Liz Ryder, The Dweller, and Todd McQuinn. Now if you look on the right hand side, each of them has a list of things you need to do to unlock them. So with Todd you need to claim 15 bounties to get the initial invite. With The Dweller you need to use 5 black market networks. The easiest way to do this is if you're in a system with which I did on PC, was if you're in a system with a black market, take a mission which has a commodity, then you sort of fail the mission and sell the item on the black market. Because the markets are stolen, and that means you can actually sell them on the black market. Yeah, wouldn't really say a quest line, but they've got each have their own requirements. So Felicity Farseer, who I unlocked, her initial requirement was that you had to get to a certain rank in elite rank in exploration. I think it's just I can't remember which one it was, but it's only like the 2nd or 3rd, so it shouldn't take too long. With Elvira, if you know, it was travel 300 light years, and her next requirement is that to actually be able to use her, is you have to give her 3 Sontal relics. Now, once an engineer is unlocked, you have to use them or provide something they want so that your rank with them will go up. So you notice with Felicity Farseer now have grade 3 access. And once you get to grade 3, with the initial engineers, they then unlock 1 or 2 more engineers. And in Felicity's case, it was Yuri Ishmak, who then has the initial requirement of getting 50 combat bonds to send you an invite, and you'll then have another thing to give them. So you've got 2 or 3 layers to get to each engineer. The initial one, it's 2, so with Vera it's like travel 300 light years, and then you have to give her Sontal relics. Then she's unlocked, and you go through it like that. Okay. Now with Avira, the next engineer she unlocks is Marco Quent, who then unlocks Palin, who was a farms where the only one who gives you the grade 5 thrusters, and the only person who sells corrosive resistant cargo racks, which enables you to carry unknown items from the Thargoids without your ship getting damaged. Okay. So to get the Sontal relics, you have to come to this station, because they're a rare item and they're only sold here. Let's go to Commodities Market. Oh, and you can buy up to 8. And sort of buy Sontal relics.
Cargo hold at maximum
I've also got some metal alloys that it no longer need. which were needed to unlock Felicity Farseer. And with those, you can either pick them up at like Barnacles or on the big Thargoid sites which I showed you last night, or you can buy them from Darnell's Progress and Maya. Now the reason that I'm buying 8 of these, even though that only 3, is because of our items. The value increases the further I travel. So once I get to the system Alvira's in, I'll be able to give her 3 and then sell the remaining 5 on the commodity market. Unfortunately, because I'm carrying valuables, this means I might get interdicted on the way there by NPCs. Yeah, but first things first. I'll just see if we can scan any FSD wakes afterwards, so we can actually get some longer range FS upgrades.
Pilots are respectfully reminded to refrain from
To a certain degree, the commodity market is predatory and the prices. Because like some stations will sort of never sell any items because they just don't provide them. So if you sell to those stations, you'll get a lot of money, but normally the demand will exceed supply.
In operation within this zone, Commander. Do not deploy your weapon.
So what you can find is like when you can find a good trading route, but other people will know about it. So that after a while, because you've sort of supplied them a lot, the prices will go, the selling will go down, and you can actually make a loss. So there are actually tools on the internet which can help you find the best places to sell. Let's just scan this. Oh, wrong scanner. Let's hope it stays there. Yes, and got some data just before it got destroyed. Anomalous FSD. Now the wake scanner is also useful for hunting people down who have escaped you by jumping away. So if you're a bounty hunter and you have to NPC or another player and they jump away, you get a wake scanner, you scan the wake and you can jump. Just jump to where they went. Let's see, are there any more wakes around? These wakes are created when ships jump. Oh, another wake just appeared. Hoping to get some data from this, as I need them to actually be able to upgrade my ship. Atypical. I think that's what was it I needed. I think on the pin it was strange wake solutions, which I still don't have any of. And the best places to get wake signals are by stations. Oh, jumped. Too fast. munition disappear though. Yes, you need them to... Yeah, actually, I'll just show you. If you look here, eventually you've got materials and data. And these have got sort of two main uses. The first is for synthesis. So if you look here, you've got... I've got sort of... oh, I can't remember the name. What cannons was it? Multi-cannons attached. So if that one's out of ammo, it means that I can actually just synthesize them. Synthesize some small caliber munitions and don't need to worry about it. Also, when you're travelling in your SRV, you can use it to restock its ammo, repair items, repair its hull, and to refuel. And the other thing you need them for is engineers. As you need them to actually be able to use their upgrades, and this can be a bit of a pain, especially early on in the game, just collecting the ones you need. Again, atypical. I don't want atypical, I want strange. You can also sometimes get materials just from sort of scanning ships. Aspect Explorer, that's about to jump. So just follow it and pick up its wake. Yeah, strange wake solutions. You can actually get a grade 3 NPC, but you can also do it with the players. Yes, I haven't come across any players recently. Okay, so time to jump to my next station. Oh, galaxy map. Plot the route to Elvira. Make sure there aren't any more. Oh, a few more high energy weights, so just get those before we go. Just hope we reach it before it vanishes, because they only last for a short time, wakes. Unfortunately, not all wakes give data. All we have to is data mine wake exceptions so we can get a grade 5, but we don't have the other materials I need for that at the moment. But I do have enough for a grade 3. Which will show the impact of once I actually unlock Elvira. Gone, might as well. Well, time to jump. as I'm carrying their items, I think I'll probably get interdicted at least once on the way to Oliveira. But as I'm still of a fairly low elite rank, shouldn't be too much hassle to kill them. At the rank I am now, they often don't even have shields, so it's no challenge.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
16 jumps, it's a bit of a haul, but
Frameshift drive charging.
with 25 light year range, it's not as bad as it could have been. Potentially 27 if I don't not fully fueled or have cargo. Yeah, so it's not. To make sure it's not too boring for him, just go buckyball up, just go quick as I can. I'm just doing a quick discovery, quick scan and scoop, as they say.
Fuel scooping.
Oh, someone's about to. Let's have a look who they are. Eagle, novice.
Disengaged.
Yeah, might as well just drop out and fight them.
Frameshift drive charging.
Doing this because otherwise they interdict me into a bit of a pain. Because after a short time they should jump in, demand my cargo, but unfortunately, as I'm in this system of security, we have to scan them before we can shoot. If you're an anarchy system, you just... And here they are. So they should be wanted. Ah, once again, no shields, so... And bye-bye, Eagle.
Target destroyed. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, they get more challenging as your elite ranking goes up. I think the NPCs are they partially on your combat rank and partially on your other elite ranks. So as I'm still harmless, then getting fairly low NPCs hunting me down.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
too high. Yeah, so as you notice there, you can sort of jump while you're scooping, but your heat rockets. But if you time it right, then and you've got a ship which has decent heat, then as soon as you know you're starting to exit, you can just start jumping then. And it shouldn't be an issue.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Now, most of the time jumping is routine. Every so often you can come across a binary system and when you exit hyperspace you jump right through the star. If you're on the PC VR, that can really freak you out. Yes, okay, so I've already got just the scout. Yeah. Yeah, so I recommend doing a bit of exploration because the payouts are worth quite a lot now. If you sort of get yourself a few water wells and that, I made myself like 7 million credits just going between Maya and Diagongi, however you pronounce it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, also I think if you look on Discord, there's actually a list of good systems to scan. What is it? They're on Pastebin. The road to riches improved. It gives you some system which has like terraformable water wells and the like. So, and quite a few of them are in the bubble.
Fuel scooping.
So if you use that list, you should be able to sort of get yourself some money quite early. And I think you don't actually need that. You can basically make do with the basic discovery scanner. Just get yourself the surface scanner.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm also thinking of getting a Diamondback Explorer, but I think I'll just go straight for the Asp Explorer. Just because there's a few more modules, and also because I like to do slightly longer trips, especially for Palin. If you're doing 5,000 light years, I want to have a decent sized fuel scoop, and Diamondback Explorer, great to jaunt out to the Pleiades or that, but anything further, and I think you find that having to scoop all the time's annoying.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
1.2 million, which isn't too bad.
Fuel sync disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the ship I really want to get up to is like a Python. I'll eventually get an Anaconda, but it's actually not that much fun to fly. Great for the jump range, but not much else. I actually prefer the smaller ships with like the increased turn rate and. The other issue with the Diamondback Explorer versus Asp is that actually, when you're sort of getting all the modules, it actually isn't that much more expensive to get your Asp fully upgraded than to get the Diamondback Explorer fully upgraded, because they're both using Class 5 FSD, which is like the main expense. Unless they've changed that, well, I don't think they have.
Charging.
Anyway, okay, so that's them off work for quite a bit. If you want to wing up at some point, let me know. Hopefully then we can maybe try a bit of bounty hunting or to get some credits.
Fuel scooping.
So I think what man... Yeah, I think the range of the Diamondback Explorer is quite good now, but like I say, it's the fuel scoop which I find the issue.
Frameshift drive charging.
I think my Anaconda, where it... Oh, this is like, they are fully engineered though. It's, I think that it's got about like a 60 light year range. Well, my Diamondback Explorer is about 50 to 55. The Asp is below that, about 40, but... But like I said, just the fuel scoop, it's just doesn't have a decent fuel scoop on the Diamondback Explorer. And if you're doing a long range trip, it becomes annoying very quickly.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, well that is because you can now sort of lighten the life support and the sensors and that. So you lose loads of weight when you sort of got the lightweight mods for that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. The problem with me is that I've got about 3 different upgraded grade 5 FSDs, and none of them have got the great upgrade. It's all about like 80%. I've yet to get one which is like in the 100% range, because on the Anaconda I was really lucky with the roll, and that was like right at the top end.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I think people actually got up to about, I'm not sure if some people got up to about like a 70 on the Anaconda, but I'm not 100% certain on that. But with the new upgrades, 60 on Anaconda is like easily achievable.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, the problem with Anaconda is like 10's like a pig, so so I find this, like I said, smaller ships a lot more fun to fly. to put into perspective, this Asp Scout's only got like 25 light year range at the moment. Nearly at Elvira. Let's just hope there's no gankers there. As I said earlier on, still early days, and they didn't come across any when they were sort of Felicity Farseus.
Frameshift drive charging.
Time to start the long road to Palin and also get my FSD up a bit. Cruise ships, almost as annoying as the wedding barges. Maybe they should do a competition on the broadcast, see who could destroy the most cruise ships before the end of the of the cast. I gotta love these names. Accenture Galumbits.
Orbital flight engaged.
Proceed to landing pad 07.
Okay, time to unlock Elvira. What was my current range? Is 25.01. Well, at least I can get a few rolls with all those atypical wake echoes I picked up earlier on. So let's just see what a grade 1 upgrade actually does. That was a rubbish roll. Okay, apply that and just see. 2.5 extra light years just from a grade 1. And I've got rank 2. Okay, I'll need to keep some chemical processes in reserve. That was a bit rubbish, no point in applying that. Another rubbish roll. It's good job I'm not after a grade 2 roll, because these have been rubbish so far. Oh. I can get to a grade 3 then. Let's see, what did that do? 28.5. Fortunately, a grade 3 is all I can do at the moment. Need to pick up a few more, bit more equipment first.
Incoming message.
Ooh, right off the bat. I got myself to 32 light years, or 35. What? So look, can I upgrade my shield generate? I'll just try and get up to grade 4, though I don't think I'm actually going to use any. I doubt I'll get a better roll, but might as well get up to grade 4 while I'm here to save me time later. One more roll, let's see what happens. And that should have given me an invitation to Gwent as well. Yep. Nightmare Gwent has been unlocked. Also Nemo. See what they need. Yeah, I need to get friendly with Sirius, the evil corporation. Okay, might as well just save the grade 5 because I'm going to be coming back for that in a bit. So, arsenic, chemical manipulators. So, these go around a few high security ones. Hit Galnet Road. Let's see where they can find arsenic nearby. One. Time to pay that a quick visit to get some arsenic. Once I've sold my commodities. Make sure there's a commodity market there. Yep.
System shutdown. Welcome, Commander. Takeoff procedure complete. Clear for departure.
Cannot comply. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
So with that grade 3, slightly better range. Cobra Mark V.
Under
Die!
target ship offline.
Die! Really, gotta love stupid NPCs. Oh yeah, let's just attack a superior ship. Bezos, don't think I've got any of them.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Still harmless.
2, 1, engage.
Ooh, a wanted asp. Tempting, but I don't want to get myself a bounty.
Boarding permission denied. Boarding permission denied. Boarding permission denied. Boarding permission granted.
I'll just steal their slot.
Landing gear deployed.
let's see how much those Santoros give me. Oh, nice profit. That's 22,000. Might as well sell my data on here as well. Don't think it'll be that much though, because we're just doing scan and scoop.
Incoming message.
Okay, time to head to Coon 1, do a bit of arsenic hunting.
Released. Engines engaged. Power plant capacity exceeded. Landing gear retracted.
Might as well scan their way and see if we can get something of use. Expect to vanish by the time I get there.
Cannot comply. Frame shift drive
It's
charging.
probably quicker to jump there and back than to travel in local space from Gaff to Kun 1.
Frame shift drive charging.
Okay, let's head to Kun 1 and see if we can get any arsenic.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Orbital flight engaged.
That looks like a likely spot. Do it. Time to go hunting some arsenic so we can get that grade 5 Fe steel grade. I might as well see what. Let's see what's over there. Let's get to my ship first. Will I be looking my first drop? side. Nope. Just sure the basics there, might pick it all up. Okay, time to hunt some more rocks. Sepsis. This is awesome. Still no arsenic. Come on, man, the number of gods, give me some arsenic, please. anyway, just nice coming up to nearly 2 hours streaming. End this stream here for the night and be back online tomorrow where hopefully we'll be looking at the sort of Gorgian ruins, and if I have time and a long enough jump range, show you what happens when you mix Gorgian relics with Thorgoid mothership. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you have a good night.